Hello, my name is Peter Finger. I'm from Germany and I'm a friend of Isato's. And I must say it was a shock, like it was for the whole guitar and music community. It was a shock for me to hear about Isato's death, and I only hope he will rest in peace. Isato and we had a collaboration that started in the mid-90s, as I remember. And we were touring together in Japan as well as in Germany. And it was wonderful for me to discover through Isato Japanese culture, Japanese music, Japanese food, and so much more. And it was a great experience because we started this kind of exchange. We were touring together in Japan, and also we were touring in Germany. I invited him a couple of times to join us at the acoustic guitar night tour that goes to whole Germany. And I always booked him for our festival Open Strings. So it was great. We met many times. We played music together. We talked as good as possible because Isato's English was okay, but I didn't speak Japanese. He didn't speak German, so the communication was a bit limited, but it was enough. It was enough to understand each other. And there's, I must say, one experience, one very funny experience that comes back to my mind immediately when I think of Isato. It was on our acoustic guitar night tour. I don't remember the year. I think it was at the end of the 90s or beginning of the 2000s. When we toured together through Germany, and there was we played in big places like cathedrals, churches, big theaters, and also in clubs. But it was in Magdeburg, which is in the east part of Germany, where we played at this huge church. It was sold out and so many people there, and this was a church that was no longer a church, but was today used as a cultural center. Many concerts, classical concerts, big concerts. So after the sound check, we all went to our backstage room. We had individual rooms, 4 individual rooms for 4 musicians, and it was kind of we had to go stair up, and upstairs were the rooms, and the stair was divided by a glass door. And I remember it was pretty dark after the sound check, no light behind the stage, and the glass door was hard to see. And of course it happened, what must have happened. I crashed on the glass door because I didn't see it, and I crashed with my head, and it was very painful. And after this crash, wow, I went quickly up to my room and cooled my face with cold water because it was a big pain there. It did hurt, and after the pain was a little better, I went down to see what happened with this glass door, and I looked and I saw a grease spot, a pattern, a print of my face on the door. It was like my forehead and my nose, which made a big T, grease T on the door. And I thought, wow, that looks beautiful, almost like a piece of art. Wow, I thought, modern art is something which can be painful. And then I discovered another print of a face, 20 centimeters lower. It was almost the same, like a T, a big T. And I didn't understand that because I was sure I crashed only once at the door. And then I just didn't understand it, and I thought, well, anyway, go back and cool my face again. When I walked up to and went to my room, I passed Isato's room, and the door was open, and I saw Isato there, holding his face and cooling the face with cold water. It was very funny. I guess we had a concert that night with 2 persons with a big headache. And that immediately pops up when I think of Isato. And like I said before, I have Isato in a very good memory, and I hope he will rest in peace.